Hey there! Welcome back to another episode of Boundless Expanse. Today I have a couple plans in terms of small automation processes and getting this thing underway. But first of all, I want to do something else before we get this underway, and I have a sort of idea on how I want to do this, but it's probably going to be on-off camera, and I'll explain that later. But we've been getting a whole bunch of drops here. We've been getting so many ender pearls, bones, coal. We have 17 wither skulls. We've gotten a whole bunch of gunpowder and blaze rods, and this is because way up here in the ME storage, actually, I have been working a little bit with the our drops we've already gotten to get some safari nets. We have an iron golem which doesn't actually spawn, probably for measures of, cheating iron. We have a zombie pigman, an enderman, a wither skeleton, and a cow. Currently the blazes and the creepers are in there, but today's plan for the very start of the episode is to take a couple of these tesseracts, go over there to the waypoint that says oil, and maybe automate probably most likely automate the process of making plastic, which, if we just check, we're running sort of low on. We have 54, and there are multiple ways, or there's one main way, I think, that we want to do it for right now, which involves this little space down here, which is sort of a little overhang, just because I put it there for, it to be there. But we're going to automate the, let's start that again, let's try that sentence again. For the start of the episode, we'll be automating the plastic process, not the silicone process. The silicone process is very, very long. Just the plastic process. So I'm going to gather, I think, 1 or 2 more supplies, and then see you over there at the oil waypoint. Okay, so we're over here at the oil. Honestly, it's not that much oil, but it's going to last us for a little while at least. Plus, there's always other ways we can make oil, or get oil. We just need to do a bit of searching around, which we actually need some rubber stuff. So this is good, this is good. So let's grab these. We always need these. And that should be good. Alright, so let's just take our spot over here. Let's pillar up. It doesn't really matter what material we pillar up with, as long as we pillar up. And this double jump is, this jumping ability from the boots is going to get annoying. And apparently they're all out of power. Huh, okay, so what is the jump? That jump is, okay, it's that one. So let's get rid of that and pillar up here to the very top of this. So do, and then we should place the pump. Boom. Right next to the pump, we should place one of these survivalist generators. Boom. Then we can throw in the rubber for right now instead of the coal that I actually had initially planned. Actually, no, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's put the tesseract not there, not on top. That is where the fluid comes out of. On the side here. And let's set it to the energy frequency. And only let this send and receive. Actually, no, just receive, since we're not making energy. This should fill up with RF. Is it not? It does not look like it is. That's weird. Do you have to be on a different side? Okay, maybe we will just go with the survivalist generator for right now. Just throw in the rest of that. Let's pick up the tesseract. Boom. And then up we go. Let that run for a second. So this is running. Now that should be going down into there and sucking that up. So let's get these fluid pipes. And I sort of forgot the actual fluid pipes. But let's get that up and then send that into a tesseract, which is on the plastic frequency. So let's set that, and it will only send. We only want it to send, and we don't want it to receive energy. Oh, wait, blocked. So it's only sending fluids. So it is currently sending fluids over there to the base, and that is all we needed from over here, is the ability for this to create the pump and send fluids back over to the base. Now the rest of this is pretty much over at the base, unless I accidentally set this up wrong, in which case I will come back and fix it. But for right now, back to the base. Okay, so this one is currently set on plastic, so then we should get actually a fluid pipe from here, if we have any fluid. Yep, we have plenty. Boom. Get a fluid pipe with a servo on it, just a basic servo. We don't need that much. And then we need it to fill into the refinery. So like that. And ignored. You should be... Oh, receive only. Okay. So, did I set you wrong, or can you not send oil? I may have just set it wrong, actually. Ooh. The problems of being stupid. 1 second. So, I completely forgot that we are too far away from here to actually get everything to be loaded while we're back at the base, which is quite silly of me, to be honest. So I just took the chunk loader that was in my inventory, like I made it for the sole purpose of it, and I just completely forgot about it. But the chunk loader is now here. It is loading the oil chunks and this chunk with the machines in it, so we should be completely fine in the fact that this stays loaded while we're over at the base. So that should fix the problem of it not being sent over to the base. Okay, so now back to the base. There we go. Now this is filling, and now this is getting its fluid. Now we're going to actually tear out these behind here because we will use the structure ducts from behind here, but this will make it easier, and this will let us have a lot more cable coordination. Okay, so from here, we need this to pull out, which we only... Ooh, hold on here. Can we not attach it to the back? Can we attach it to the bottom? These are good questions that I should have asked, unless I just completely put on the wrong piece of... boop! Okay, yep, just put on the completely wrong piece. No worries, that was my fault. Okay, so place this back, place that back, then we want the fluid duct here, and we want a bucket, a bucket, and we want the bucket to be filled with fuel, and it is not make... Oh wait, because we need to give it RF. I forgot. Hold on. So it was smart of me to break underneath of here, at least a little bit. So breaky, and then where is it? The red net cables we were using before. Let those go. And you actually don't have any energy. I was completely wrong in that fact because I forgot that this one doesn't have energy attached to it. So we need to make plastic have energy sent to it, which probably would require another tesseract, which is why I made a few. Okay. For right now, because I'm lazy and I don't want to, put more effort into it, let's just place another tesseract here and place it on the plastic. Nope, plastic. And we want it to receive energy and then send energy up here. So this should be getting energy now, right? No? Okay, boom. Receive only, plastic. Why? What's going on here? What's happening? 3. Item mode blocked, fluid mode blocked, energy receive only. Send and receive. I forgot. Oops. Stupid me. Didn't change settings. There we go. Now it's working its magic. That was my fault. Boom. And then boom. Wait, front thing? Oh, yeah, we need to wait for it to actually create a full bucket. And there we go. There's our full bucket, although it doesn't seem like I can actually grab said bucket from here. Why? Okay, well, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. We have our fluid transposer. Let's place that there and place the rest of the fluid duct into it. Then hardened servo here. And we want to pull out everything, which is this, which is the toggle fill. You should be going into... It doesn't have the augments. I forgot the augments. Yes. So then we have the in and the out. Boom, boom. Which should... Right, and we have to have that side integration thing. Transfer out of a... Wait. Oh, yeah. No. Framework. There we go. This one. Okay, that should be completely easy. Boom. Boom. There we go. Okay. So I just messed up. I forgot all of that stuff. Okay. So the back of it should Okay, hold on. Let's get rid of all of these. Boom, 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 boom. Don't want any of these on. Okay, so from the back, that's the side. From the back, we need it to be put in. Right? No. Okay. I am obviously failing here at something. Toggle fill. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I just had it on the wrong mode. But now it is putting in. So now the fuel is there. And then the plastic. No, the rubber. These can get put into here. And those will not be working because we obviously forgot more power. Oh my god, I keep forgetting the power, and I am lagging now. This is not going to be something that's going to be running all the time. Certainly causes me more lag now that all of those chunks are loaded over there. Boom, there we go. Now you should be working. And then you create the raw plastic. Okay, so that settles that part of this. Now, for the rest of this, we actually need to get the plastic to go in. So it's a whole nother sequence going from this side, and it pretty much all ends up in one furnace that should be around here, like right here. It's right here. There should be a furnace that would end all of this. So now it is time for that. But in the meantime, I'm probably going to fly over there and lower the chunk saver, or just turn it off for right now because it is causing me some frame rate lag, and I am very apologetic for that. Okay, done's that all should be good. Now, the next thing we need to do is actually fly up here because I sort of forgot to make them. We need the sludge boiler we made before. We need the harvester we made before. Now we need a planter, so planter, that we can make right now. And a fertilizer, oh yeah, industrial fertilizer. It only takes the industrial fertilizer, and the industrial fertilizer is made like that, and that's a process, or the composter, which is sewage. I guess we might be able to make the composter. There is quite a few sewage things around here, so maybe let's look at that. But let's make... Ooh, are we out of leather in this? Which is this, which is the 2 pistons on the side, which we don't have. We make 2 pistons. There we go. Boom. And then the composter, and then we probably need some item duct or a pump or something like that to get the sewage out, unless we just sort of place the sewage in, which at this point is probably the right thing. But let's start off over here. We want the harvester. Oh wait, we need our hammer as well, so we can get everything lined up nicely, and we don't have to mess around with stuff. So let's come over here and hammer. We need the precision hammer so we can see all of the machines and their focused range. So let's come down here. Boom. Oh right, I'm taking damage because all of my stuff is dead. Okay, so planter, already facing the wrong way. Off to a good start here. Boom. Okay, so let's start with the... Where'd the planter go? Composter, pump, harvester, sludge boiler, planter. Okay, so we want the harvester to go this way, and what's its range? Okay, this 3x3 area. Then we want the sludge boiler behind that. We want the composter somewhere else. We want the fertilizer to be placed here facing this way, which should affect the same areas. Okay, then we want the planter to also be in the same area, and that should be affecting the same areas as each other, so that should be fine. So then we need to power them all, which we can do with a tesseract. So let's place that there and get that's a fluid duct, that's an item duct. None of these are energy ducts or flux ducts. I'm silly because I keep forgetting things and I act like I know what I'm doing, when in reality I am probably a monkey or flailing a wrench. Okay, flux duct, and let's get these redstone energy flux ducts. Boom. Okay, yeah, let's just get apparently 60 of them. Oh boy. Did not need... Oh. We made the wrong ones. We made the wrong ones. I just made a whole bunch of these ones, and these ones are the completely wrong ones. Boom. Let's make a couple of these, since I completely made the wrong ones, and now I feel like a silly Billy. Okay, down here. Let's go. Huh. And this one should be set to energy, and boom, and boom. You two should be getting those. Good, good. I wonder if you can pass energy through you. You cannot. Sadly, you cannot. Boom, boom, boom. So all of that's getting powered. Then we want the hardened fluid duct going back here with the servo attached to this so it can pull out the sludge when it is made. Then we want to give the planter the rubber saplings, which should be working. There we go. Fixed the planter, just had to put it below the area that it needed to be planted on. Okay, so now to fix the compost. There we go, got the compost to work. I added the pump from the BC factory, which pumps the sludge into the composter. The Tesseract is powering both machines, and then it puts the industrial fertilizer into the chest, which should give us quite a bit of knowledge to go and do it. And yes, I died. I did die. I was silly, and I didn't actually deploy my, jetpack or my anythings, and I sort of fell and then killed myself almost like I did there. So just being a bit silly, killed myself. It hurt pretty badly. Okay, so come over here. Fertilizer, throw in the fertilizer, and then throw in the iron upgrade, which would probably help a little bit. Please don't tell me you're not going to work either. Please don't tell me you're not going to work either. Okay, yeah, you're not going... Oh, maybe you did work. Maybe you did work, or maybe you didn't. I know the harvester isn't working. So why aren't you working? Okay, here's the last step of the program. This is a Tesseract that is hooked up to the composter over there to continually bring it some fertilizer, which it has been doing fantastically. So the last part of this that we need to do for right now is take this chest, make another Tesseract, or put another Tesseract down, take it here, not here, boom, and not here. I want you to keep your own items to you, which means all of this sandy stuff, and then I want to make another frequency that is named, rubber, and I want it to send only, and I want it to not receive anything for fluids or energy, and boom, boom, there we go. So rubber. Then up here we need to place it probably somewhere around here. Another Tesseract. That's what we're placing here. Actually, no, let's just place it there for ease of access for right now. Boom, and then set this to rubber, which then should be receiving some rubber here in a moment, which then this rubber needs to get put into a Redstone Furnace. So let's see if we can just whip up one of those real quick. Redstone Furnace. Let's just make a basic one. So boom, boom. Apparently we're out of glass? Really? Out of glass. Glass. Oh yeah, I guess we are. Okay, cobble. Let's just throw some cobble in the pulverizer for right now. That'll do us fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just place it in there. Let that smelt up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that should be fine. That should be fine. Let's do boop and that, and then machine frame, and then the furnace, which is missing 2 copper gears. 1, 2. Boom, and then we have our furnace. So the items should get sent into the furnace, which this also needs power. We'll set that up in a minute. So items from here. Rubber gets sent into here, this redstone furnace, which should sort of be moved. So this redstone furnace will receive all of the rubber. So this all is rubber, which gets smelted down into the rubber bars, which then needs a item duct taken out of it. Boom, boom, boom. Into the fluid transposer over here. So I guess it might serve us a tiny bit better to move this, actually, move this stuff over here. And I still apologize for the low frame rate right now. It sucks, I know. I will get it fixed for next episode. I don't know what it's causing it. It's probably all the chunks over there and all like the new machines. I don't really know. Okay, so item duct, redstone furnace. We'll get the upgrade there, so that should move into the fluid transposer. So let's just test this. Okay, not that. I only want... Ooh, okay, so this is gonna be tricky. Boom, and I want this to then... Okay, I want it to receive the items, but then I want it to resend out the raw rubber. Can I do that? Whitelist. And then I want it to come into here at a blacklist. No, at a whitelist, so it can go into there. So if we throw the raw rubber into there, then turn off the needs of it and the needs of this, does it move? Does not seem like it's moving. This is probably something I'm doing here. Oh, no, it did move. It did, unless I put that in there, which I actually might have put that in there. Let's just make another couple augments. You ever get those moments when you know you're stupid? I just tried to record a clip where I would sat there for a minute and I'm like, why isn't this working? Why isn't this working? Oh, woe is me. Why is this not working? Let's get some osmium so I can, talk while I'm doing this. So I was just sitting there for a little bit going, oh, woe is me. Why is this not working? Oh, sad times in life. And oh yeah, all that jazzy junk. Okay, so let's explain this real quick. I already said it out there, but there's the compost over there that's going over there for the fertilizer, and all of the items that is getting chopped down are going into here. This should, probably not, is working as intended, where all of the rubber goes into, rubber wood goes into this chest, all of the rubber goes into the redstone furnace, it gets smelted up into the fluid transposer, which is always getting fuel from the chunk-loaded chunk over there, into the fluid transposer for for rubber bars, to make them into raw plastic. The raw plastic is then funneled out of the machine over into this osmium compressor, which is currently not working because I am silly once again and forgot to supply it power. So it's always my little mistakes, my little whoopsies, and my just plain mess ups that sets the episode just back so far, Okay, there we go. Osmium compressor starts using the osmium, and then plastic bars, plastic sheets. Okay, perfect. That's it for this episode. Okay, so here's the deal with this, since I said I would explain it. Now, depending on my time, and depending on how long this episode is, I know I said I'd do it last episode, there may or may not just be a small time lapse at the end of this episode after the closer, that is me decorating this to make it look good, make it look like the spaceship. But for now, this is the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed. Once again, I'm sorry for the small frame rates. I'll get it fixed by next episode. I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you in the next video, and remember, stay fancy, and peace out. Bye-bye.